Hello and welcome to the View. The View is the API I've developed whilst on this module. It allows users to review, rate, post, delete, put reviews for Birmingham restaurants. On the homepage, as you can see, we have 3 GET requests. The first one being this recent review box, which gets a review specified by the administrator, and in addition, this one does as well. This is so that positive reviews can be found on the homepage. Thirdly is this search for restaurants, which allows users to search for a restaurant by the name, or even by the type of food they like. Therefore, if we were to search for pizza, we would see many requests come back. Post a View works as a post request for a form which allows the user to post a review with the restaurant ID from the search and the review details. They can add a rating and the date they wish to submit it on. Additionally, Read a View is a GET request which allows the user to search for reviews by the names of businesses, i.e. if we search for pizza, we'll find reviews on pizza places within the area. This pizza was great, and Argus Pizza, great food. Therefore, the reviews have been found. To delete a view, we specify the review ID and the restaurant name and select the delete button. Finally, the update review works by using the review ID with a new comment or a new view that the user wishes to use. I will now demonstrate how this works. I will search for chicken, as I want to find a chicken restaurant. Big Chicken I will use as for the demonstration. I'd like to post a review about Big Chicken, so review ID I will call 2017. Restaurant ID is 5.1. The view I'm going to use is Great Chicken. Give it 3 out of 5, and date. I will now submit this. Currently there isn't any functionality to show that it's been submitted, but we can check it's been submitted by reading a view and searching for the restaurant name. So Big Chicken came back with Great Chicken. However, we didn't mention anything about the staff, so we want to update this view. So we go to update, we select our review ID, which was 2017, a new description, so friendly staff, and Great Chicken. Select update to ensure this is updated. We go back to read a view and re-click search. Friendly staff and Great Chicken, we can see the view has been updated. To delete this, we'll go to delete a view, specify the review ID of 2017 and Great Chicken as the restaurant name, and delete. Check this has been deleted, we'll go back to read a view and research for the user, for the restaurant. We can see that it has been deleted. This is the request within the actual API. Now onto the account requests. I have sign up, login, change password, and delete account. Sign up is a post, login is a GET, change is an update, a delete account is a delete request. I'll first start with the sign up request. So for the sign up process, the user selects the sign up module, enters a user ID, so we'll say 7, enters a username 7, enters a password 7, and then email 7 at mail.com. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. This has all the details stored that we want to use when we send a post request to DB. I will now click register. This will have saved into the DB, and we will check this by running a Postman request. Opening Postman, I have now got the GET request I wish to run, which is the URL /users, which gets all users. I will now send this request and see if the user we have just created, 7, is brought back. We will scroll down. 7 has been created successfully. Therefore, the post request for sign up has successfully worked. For the login, I currently haven't built it functionally to work as a full request. Therefore, I have a front end with the modal, which allows the email and password to be entered, and a login button, and the back end, which has a request. So therefore, I will show you the request on Postman. On Postman, I've used the get URL with login and users URL to ensure that the login authentication works. As the parameters, I've passed the email 7@hotmail.com and 7 as the password. I will now send this request to see if it has fully worked. Correctly, the email and password are brought back, which would say once the further functionality is implemented, the request will work successfully. For the put request, I have used this change password functionality to ensure that the user can update their password of their account. The change password has been implemented in the front end with an email field, which requires the email you have used to sign up with. This uses as a where clause, new password. Once this is selected, the password will be updated. Now that the password has been updated to password, we can run a Postman request to ensure that this is updated in the database. I will use the original GET request, which is to get all the information of the users, and resend the request to ensure the password is changed. We'll scroll down until we see the user 7. Password. The password has been updated. The put request has successfully worked. Our final request is the delete request, which deletes an account based on the email that is entered. Therefore, if I am entered 7@hotmail.com, this should be deleted. This will be deleted from the. Once the delete button is selected, the account is then deleted. We can check this in the Postman. I will resend the GET request to ensure that the account has been deleted successfully. As you can see, 7 has now been successfully deleted, hence the delete request worked. As you can see, I have ensured that all the functionality is available, although some needs to be further implemented, such as the pop-ups for success and the login details, such as the login and the pop-ups, successful pop-up. Although there are some small implementations that still need to be made, such as submission pop-ups and the authentication of the login. Now I will show you a brief overview of how the responsivity of the UI works. As you can see, the page is responsive. Therefore, this can be used on multiple sizes of devices. The modals all work and all are responsive. If I had more time, I would have ensured that further UI work could have been spent and been accomplished. I would have made it more appealing to the user and ensured that full unit testing had taken place. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the API.